Come back for our last match of the early-ish session here in Donostia in San Sebastián, event 2 of the Pro Padel League. The Polar Bears against the Stingrays. The Polar Bears looking to get something from this event. They went very close just now with Marina Guinart and Victoria Iglesias. They succumbed, however, 7-6. 6-4 to Vero Versteda and Claudia Jensen. Now it's Mario Huete and Pincho Fernández, who last night had to undergo the storm in every sense of the word against Ausberger and Cardona. And the thunder, lightning, rain. Basically, we were expecting to see 4 horsemen come over the horizon with the weather that it happened as it was. Caused a very short power cut in the area. Fortunately, we were able to fix it quickly and finish. Huete and Pincho played really well in the second set, but they were absolutely under the cosh, it has to be said. Ausberger was virtually unstoppable in that match. So now, this isn't going to be easy either, it has to be said. Javier. Lucas Bergamini and Maxi Sanchez, really experienced from world #1 Maxi. And Bergamini, we showed yesterday, he has got a full range of shots. Bergamini and Jairo. They won 7-5. It was Jairo Bautista yesterday. Today's Maxi Sanchez. They won 7-5, 6-1 yesterday for the Stingrays. Good win today. Will put them in the frame for certainly for podium day. Whether it would get them to the final for first and second place will probably depend on what happens in our first match this afternoon, which is Miami against Las Vegas Smash, and the result that Tapia and Chingotto get against Barona and Gonzalo Alfonso. So what makes this match really interesting, because if they get an easy win, 6-2, 6-2s, for example, Maxi and Bergamini, it'll put a bit of pressure, it'll put a lot of pressure on Tapia and Chingotto. Just finishing our warm-up on, we have one of our sponsors, Bull Padel. All ready to go. There you get a nice view of the Concha and the old town in San Sebastián. Lovely. Can you imagine? We saw people doing their morning promenade, their morning jog around the beach when we arrived here, because we get here early. We get here on time. We're prepared, ready. What a lovely setting, it has to be said. There's still plenty of people on the beach, just leaning backwards and standing on tiptoe. You can see the beach from here. It's quite interesting, they were saying after the serve, after Pincho, for example, serves, change the direction, send it across, try and send your return cross court. And almost acting as a standing coach. Well, they've been they've shown they're a very united team, the Stingrays. They have a good group of fans, owners along with them. But you're seeing there that Jairo Bautista who played yesterday, is giving the advice. Yesterday, Maxi was almost acting as a coach, as he was in the women's match that got us underway. Anyhow, we're ready to go. Lucas Bergamini to serve for the Stingrays. Remember, last year they didn't make the Cities Cup, but they're picking up points. They're picking up quite a lot of points. They will fancy their chances of almost assuring a ticket to New York if they could win this, especially after the victory of Verstede and Jensen. Well played, Pincho. Down of the region of Badajoz, down in the southeast, region of Extremadura. Despite where it is in the southwest of Spain, is very, very pleasant, very green, very rural. Great. Winds one up, Maxi, and it's got enough on it. Whoa, 30 all. Celebrations from the Stingrays fans. Ooh, just flicks off the top of the net. Reactions. The shot that Bergamini's got, he's got a full range of shots. Really good touch player. Also hits it pretty hard. Haha, very clever. But they've still not managed to finish off the point. Great work from Mario. Again. Puts a little bandeja there, Mario Huete. And again, that little drop shot, but once again, though, Pincho gets there. And stretching Mario Huete puts it into the net. 40-30. Just reaching across, quite time his volley. So the first game goes to the Stingrays, Maxi Sanchez and Lucas Bergamini. Just remind you, in our afternoon session, we've got the Miami Padel Club against the Las Vegas Smash. Very important. See who will be on podium day. And then we have the New York Atlantics against the Arkansas Matrix. So again, the Atlantics, they lost. Very close match against the Flow. Atlantics losing to the Smash, yesterday, so we have to pick up some points. Obviously the men's players for the Atlantics on San Juan Dello trying to get to another podium day, go one better. And in Miami, where they played for third and fourth. Well, Maxi once again, Lucas Bergamini angles that across court. Some of you heard them just talking about earlier on the dugout or on the bench. Bit wild there from Maxi, 30 love. Well played, Bergamini.
30-15.
30-15. All of a sudden, 30 all.
30 iguales.
She's gone long. Well played, Maxi, just choosing his moment.
30-40.
Just goes out.
San Diego
There
Stingrays.
is the break again for the Stingrays. Having to work hard, but 2 games to love at the start of this second set.
Al servicio, Maxi Sanchez.
Well, nearly got that as it bounces off the cage at the top. Can't give you a chance. There, Tilo.
Primer servicio.
Whipping through this one, however, 40 love. He hits the top and bounces very, very high. So 3 games to love as we go into the first proper break. So far, so good for the Stingrays, who have got their tails up.
Ya están jugando con Sanchez toda la vida.
Yo pensé que le podía tirar a este, cambiarla, pero si me tira ahí.
As our window cleaner man
Que te queda para ponerle por debajo.
comes back on court. He's shown where the, as this is happening, he's been shown where the little stains are.
Ahí, y el otro que se aburra. Pero bueno, que al otro se le puede tirar, un globo cruzado que va a querer hacer de más y ya está. Vale, va a romper otro, Luki, a tope, sabes la importancia de los juegos, ¿no? Venga, vamos.
Yo te doy volumen y cuando te quede a vos para hacer algo así, bajártela, tirar, hacer lo que quieras.
Sí, vale. Y hay Pincho de la derecha. En ataque no puede hacer nada.
Hay más salida, más para tirar. Yo sigo metiendo bolas sobre Maxi, ¿sabes? Si me dices que está atrás, se la pongo y vuelvo a empezar otra vez. Si quieres que me tire el mismo globo, yo puedo tirar 1000 víboras así y mantenerlo.
Porque estás jugando tú bien el paralelo, pero te estás quedando con muy poco margen, te está esperando ya. Descárgate una por el medio para que se abran y la siguiente la puedes jugar.
Un poquito a verga también, o... Sí. No problema.
Vamos a seguir, chicos.
Well, so far, the game plan for Bergamini and Maxi Sanchez, very experienced players, obviously, seems to be working pretty well.
Fernández.
Okay, Pincho, Antonio Fernández serving. Just the breakdown, but 3-love. Just bounces out. I think Bergamini's 100% convinced by that.
$30-0.
30-0. Well played, 40-love. This is more like it. Big hit there from Mario. Maxi calls that one out.
40-15.
The umpire takes his word for it. Let's have a look. Yeah, it looks as if it's just in the side. He looks to dig that one out. Once again, put the little drop over, but couldn't quite do so. Well, first game for the Polar Bears. Lucas Bergamini to serve again, 3-1 to the good. One breakup in the first set. Maxi asks for that one.
15-0.
Pincho can't get there, 15-love. Lucas worked a good chance there. Obviously had Mario Huete out of position, but puts his shot into the net, 15-all. And Maxi bends his back.
15-30.
But 15-30 as he puts that smash into the net. A bit more circumspect now, Lucas Bergamini. Wow, 15-40, well played. Good effort, but 30-40 doesn't come in to play. Well played by Pincho, block volley there. Creative from Bergamini. Gonna get there. Oh, you what? You what? He puts his arm up as if to say, look at what I have done. Look what you made me do. Golden point. Still a break point, though.
Mario Huete.
His second serve. Going to go long, and they save 3 break points. 4 games to 1 as we go into our next little respite.
Veis ahí la bandeja más al medio, no se entiende más. Estaba esperando ya el tiro con el revés. Y solo por a ver, ahí cambia. Nada más seguir ahí en medio. Puedes poner esa bandeja al medio.
Aparte, confía en la jugada que has dicho. Que aparte confía en la jugada que has dicho. O esa, si tiras esa, tienes que irte al choque. Si me tiras esa, te vas. Si no, haces la que hemos dicho. Vale, y luego le puedes tirar donde quieras.
Por el medio, Pincho, tranqui. No tiene ahí nada.
Venga, ¿eh?
Sí, la única bola que tiene es el rulo la pegada
De Mario.
La única que tiene, la única. Sí, pero bueno, pero tiene que...
Pero si
sobre
vos,
un globo malo nuestro, ¿eh? Si no, no
escuchá,
va.
si vos le tirás bien el globo a Pincho, Mario no va hasta allá a buscar, no va a tirar. Es pesado, no corre rápido como
Well, that's quite interesting. If you try and hit lobs towards Pincho, Mario's not going to get there. He's quite heavy and he's not really fast enough to get there. He's a bit harsh on Mario, I think.
Sí, de que no fue yo, el Pincho, desde la derecha. Vale, venga.
Claro,
We were chatting to him on the airport before we flew to Miami for the first event, Mario Huete, and
Exacto.
really nice lad. Built like a brick outhouse.
Sí, yo llevo todo el año con lo mismo. O sea, si es que juego huevo, el 100% juego huevo, pero el 100%. No sé si el caballo va a
And Maxi Sanchez. It's Mario Huete serving again, 4-1 down. So just 1 break down now. Pincho playing reasonably well. Not having to weather the storm of Ausberger and Cardona. Nice play, though, from Lucas Bergamini. Completely different style of paddle to what they had to face yesterday. But love 15. That went long. Bergamini right in there, and Maxi unleashes it. Cracking shot from Maxi Sanchez. Oof.
0-40.
There's a lot with Alex Ruiz. Maxi Sanchez. Adapting pretty well to play with Bergamini, who's quite often, currently in other events, partners Paquito Navarro. Well, we're just struggling with a back problem, Paquito, but another one of the big characters of the sport. And 15-40. Nicknamed the Shark, Maxi. He leapt like a salmon there, but didn't quite get to it. And lose there from Pincho, so 5 games to 1. Maxi Sanchez will serve for the first set. Oops, a daisy. That one a little bit long. The 15.
Iguales.
15 all. All right, I thought he might have called that one long, but no. Mario calls it out, calls it in.
Treinta,
30-15, must have just clipped him on the way through there. Have a little smile. Well done, the cameraman. And Bergamini, no, that's not gone. Maxi puts it back into the angle. Hey, Mario. 40-15, so 3 set points. Working the point well there, Bergamini and Maxi Sanchez. And that is the first set, 22 minutes. 6 games to 1.
Este partido tú lo juegas muy bien. Lo juegas muy bien, tío. Teniendo ahí a Pincho.
Yeah, playing really, really well, says the coach. And indeed, they are. Here is the winning point. Mario couldn't get it back. 6-1 to the San Diego Stingrays. Tell you what, if they can win the second set without conceding many games, they will put a lot of pressure on the Miami Padel Club. There is the heat map. Bergamini maybe a little bit more active at the back, but probably not that many red spots because there weren't that many shots. Slow start, but then hitting top gear very quickly. There you get the areas winning from. 37% from pretty close to the net, 47 in the middle, just 22 from deep in the court.
Lucas pasó muy bien por el medio con el globo, no al pedo tan cruzado. Por el medio pasa porque Huete no va. Huete no va y el otro sale para normal.
Y en el momento que le viene con la víbora, le ha tirado 3 víboras, le ha ganado. Pincho no sabe ni dónde ponerse. Ni dónde ponerse.
Comienza el segundo set al servicio Mario Huete.
Mario Huete once again will start serving in the second set. Well played, 15 love. Well played, Mario. I know he's said he obviously touched something he wasn't meant to, and very sportingly admits to it. Seems it into the side of the court there. 15 all. Whoa, goes the right side. Bergamini is there. A lovely little backhand there from Maxi. Bergamini, I say, one of the very smallest players on the circuit. One of the smallest men players on the circuit. Still unleashes that winner. With the topspin, out it goes. 15-30, once again pressure on the Polar Bears. Hey, Mario snatches at it. 15-40, 3 break points to get us underway at the start of the second set. Pincho unleashes that one to Antonio Fernández. It goes long, 1 game to love in the second set. Already the Stingrays have stung.
Al servicio Lucas Bergamini.
Bergamini serving Maxi, that's gone up off the cage. Pincho helps it on. Shark has a second bite at it, and there it is, 15 love. And 30 love.
Treinta
30-15. And again, Bergamini.
40-15.
Must have a spring in that arm. 40-15. Lob. Well played, Pincho. 40-30.
San Diego Stingrays.
There's the second game, 2 love in the second set. 29 minutes gone, not quite had half an hour of action yet.
Al servicio, Antonio Fernández.
Antonio Pincho Fernández serving. 2-love down, a breakdown. Start of the second set, lost the first set 6-1. So what the Stingrays want to try and do is win this match by conceding as fewer games as possible. But at the same time, I don't think you can allow yourself to really change your style of play. You can't, otherwise you might risk dropping points you don't need to. Wow, top stuff on the net, and a great contra pared there from Maxi Bergamini. Mamma mia!
30-0.
Something tells me there might well be some Italian ancestry in there. 30-love. Oh, once again, like a squirrel. That's unlucky, got a touch on it, but into the post, and it might have just gone down along the side of the court as well. So 40-30, still a bit of work to do. So you see how it kicks up. Well played, well finished. 2-1 still for Maxi and Lucas Bergamini. It'll be Maxi Sanchez serving after our next break.
Si viene el resto por abajo, creo que doblamos el resto y nos hemos quedado un poco. Y Berga le está pegando.
Se está probando, tal,
sí,
la pista no está del todo lenta.
Está bien.
La pelota, sí, es verdad que no viene algo más lenta, por eso a lo mejor mi preocupación de tener más opciones y al final tengo que girar lo que tengo que girar. Yo tengo que salir del patrón.
¿Vamos a seguir ahí en el resto a ver si podemos?
Mira, ¿sabes que tenemos que intentar volear? Un poquito, a media velocidad, como hemos hecho ahora, a media velocidad, que nos tire un globo y pegarle un cebollazo.
Sí. Hay que quedar por ahí cerca de la línea.
¿Qué?
Alguna hay que quedar por ahí cerca de la línea, si no nos apuramos. Por eso.
Como esta última, pero...
Vamos en el resto ahora, vamos a intentarlo.
Va a salir la pelota otra vez, una barbaridad. Ahora con la bola nueva sale mucho. Tiene como para abajo. Sí. Vamos, vale.
Venga, tensión, tensión. Venga, vamos. Venga, vamos, el último.
Al servicio, Maxi Sanchez.
Okay, Maxi serving Say, match is really interesting, not just for what might happen here on court, but what the effect might be in our afternoon session, because if they win this match, the Stingrays, and don't concede many more games, it's going to put a lot of pressure on Fede, Chingoto and Gus Tapia if they want to get to the final for the first and second place. Obviously, first of all, Tapia, Chingoto will have to beat Barona and Gustavo Alonso. But they're going to have to do it not conceding many games. Now, well played, Mario. The Shark takes a bite out of that one.
San Diego Stingrays que ganan por 3-1. $15-0.
15 love.
$30.
30 love. Oh, brilliant stuff. Oh, very, very, very clever. Tremendous on Bergamini. And brilliantly finished.
30-15.
Huete serving to get that second game up on the board. The Stingrays know that they win big and they could make Sunday's final. Maxi clears the back fence. It's a wonderful backhand winner. Bergamini and Maxi, who was rested on their first day of competition, is fresh. Been outstanding. That's a good hit from Pincho, Fernández. And Huete and Fernández take the service game.
San Diego Stingrays gana por 3.
Better in this second set after a disappointing 6-1 in the opening set.
Una cantidad de dos cortos brutal. Hay que pegarle, si no, no se pega.
Bueno, venga, 3-2,
Igualmente, al final, Pincho ha entrado a pegarle un poquito más. Ya está, tampoco.
Ahora en vez
Se la ha jugado, se ha retrasado.
Está retrasado. Por
Se
eso.
la ha jugado.
Porque el primer set le tiré mucho
También se
globo.
metió una, ¿Sabes?
Sí.
Que si el globo es bueno y va detrás de la línea, que le pegue,
Sí, la
Que
anterior
le
se
pegue.
vendió, la anterior
Tiene que ser mejor el globo.
sí, igual es mejor que volé la primera antes.
Yeah, maybe I've got to take on that early volley, be slightly more aggressive when I approach the net. Well, they've been very aggressive. Perhaps less opportunities in this second set, but again, that's credit to their opponents. We saw Pincho, Fernández and Huete in the late night game that was played here And they were very good in the second set. Now, of course, they were paid off the park in the first set, losing it 6-0 in that second set. They were playing Leo Augsburger and Paulo Cardona, but they did manage to, well, fight the way back. They won 2 games, could have won a couple more. I mean, it's a very new pairing, Huete and Pincho Fernández. And they are up against Bergamini and former world #1, Maxi Sanchez. Net and out from Pincho. Speeding through this match, just over 40 minutes gone. Bergamini. Recovery, Pincho Fernández. Top spin on that. Strange bounce, Bergamini, and at the feet of Mario Huete. To switch things, Bergamini sends the backhand volley into the net. Great passing shot, he recovers really well, Bergamini. And great work on defense once again from the Brazilian. 4-2 in the second set. They took the first set 6-1. Look headed for a big win, and will the Stingrays qualify for Sunday? Lucas Bergamini and Jairo Bautista defeated Tolito Aguirre and Alvaro Cepero in straight sets 7-5, 6-1. On Friday. If they can follow that win with a victory here in straight sets and dropping just a handful of games, put them in a great position, take a place in the final. And it's going to be between the Flow Rider Goats, the Stingrays, and Miami Padel Club. Which of those 3 teams, 2 of the 3, will be in that championship game? The other will miss out and have to settle for the semi-final. Maxi with a big winner. Huete can hit them and races across, just couldn't get her in time, Maxi.
San Diego Stingrays.
Well, they're holding their service games, but they need to break their opponents. Stingrays, though, have looked good on their serve throughout the match. Tough task for the Toronto Polar Bears.
Por eso, pues, no, mejor. Es que el globo ya al paralelo me tiene que ir muy cantado para yo tirarle con el revés salto a este, para que no te coja ahí a la valla.
Las va a jugar todas. El resto, estamos muy bien en el saque. Estamos muy bien en el saque.
Oh, we've got to be aggressive. We've got to be aggressive on their serve.
Me está que está haciendo verga. Me voy a volear como a 3/4 a la línea y la bola no llega, Cristal. Aparte que la bola bota medio rara porque no es que tampoco baja y hasta así.
Y que en el resto, vamos a intentar en el
atento sí, porque ahora me va a sacar Maxi como antes al revés. Ahora si me queda bien, lo tiro, ¿vale?
Vamos a intentarlo.
Este juego y el siguiente, ¿vale? Y
Necesitamos sacarlo ahora.
Come on, guys, go out there, win back-to-back games. Let's get it over. Let's get the job done.
Sí, sí.
Saque el resto abajo, vamos a tirar ahí bien.
El resto de fútbol, más por abajo.
El resto más por abajo, más ganas.
Con más peloteo. Sí, se nos fueron muy rápido. Sí, fueron dos bolas muy rápidas.
Venga, vamos. Sí.
4-3, Maxi Sanchez to serve. Great block to volley.
0-15.
Just stuck his racket out. That's all really he could do. Huete. Pincho not enough on that lob. And that's put away by Maxi, and straight away Pincho scratching his head as if saying, ah, what a mistake. Going up short on the lob. Always wanted to ask Pincho, why is he called Pincho? His full name is Antonio Fernández. Bergamini with the winner.
30-15. Check. Muy bien. 40-15.
That's long. Still Maxi Sanchez serving 40-30 to the good. 4-3 ahead in the second set.
San Diego Stingrays.
Well, they hold their service game. They lead 5-3. Pressure on Huete, who made his debut in the PPL in Miami. Played really well, back on the active roster for the club from Canada here in San Sebastián. Oh, brilliant Maxi. Still has it. Able to win it outright, unlucky because Bergamini makes a mistake. Well, they're doing a good job on their service games, Huete and Pincho Fernández. They've not really come close to breaking either Lucas Bergamini or Maxi Sanchez. Bergamini to serve after the turn of ends. Long from Huete. 2 points away from the match. Maxi Sanchez and Bergamini. And I think Lucas Bergamini got in the way of Maxi Sanchez to get a clean sight of the ball, and in the end, tame volley into the net. 5-4 with serve in the second set. Could be nearing the completion of the early session here.
Lo que pasa es que yo la chiquita tengo que tirar yo con la que tenía Maxi. Esa es buena.
Y vámonos ahí.
Maxi tiene ventajas de espacio que ver.
Están esperando ya el globo.
No, sobre todo porque Berga da igual, porque Berga tiene mejor salida de pared casi que de víbora, entonces le da igual perder la red.
Vale, vamos a intentarlo.
Bueno, ahora Berga, ¿no? Sí, por eso. Berga te saca a la derecha, normalmente te sacando a la derecha y flojo.
Normally,
me está pegando como por abajo.
We're seeing those serves to your right-hand side. They're not using much pace on those serves. Maybe you can attack that first serve. And if he misses with the first, if there's a second serve, you've got to try and attack and get to the net.
Ya, bueno. La liga se gana la Tapia, 2-2, ¿eh? La liga 2-2 a Tapia.
Se ruega silencio, por favor, gracias.
And that's long from Sanchez. Well, they know just how important each and every game is. Stingrays need to try and close out this second set without dropping any more games. Oh, Huete through the legs, and delightful Pincho. Little flick, crafty winner. This time adds a bit more punch to the smash. 30-all. And that was short, the lob from Huete. Maxi Sanchez hits the winner, and they have themselves 2 match points. Great play by Pincho. Keeps it alive, but into the net. Mario Huete. And a victory straight sets for the San Diego Stingrays. And they will have to wait and see what happens later, how events unfold in the later session to see where they qualify for. Will it be the championship game? Will it be further back in that 3rd, 4th playoff? But an excellent tournament for the team from San Diego. Now we're going to hear from our courtside reporter down with Bergamini and Maxi Sanchez. And then do remember, there will be a little pause here from the PPL in San Sebastián. At 5 o'clock local time, it's coming up to 4 o'clock here in Spain, Central European summertime. You can rejoin us for the evening session. Miami Padel Club Las Vegas Smash And then the late session, New York Atlantic's Arkansas Matrix. Virginia Riera, Jessica Castillo against Martita Ortega, Sofía Araujo. Agos Tapia, Chingoto take on Barona and Gonzalo Alfonso. Those are the two games we have lined up in the first matchup in the evening session. Let's join our courtside reporter, Javi Carrasco, with Maxi Sanchez and Lucas Bergamini.
Se lleva la victoria. Se escucha, ¿no? Sí. Se lleva la victoria Lucas Bergamini y Maxi Sánchez. Enhorabuena, chicos. Un aplauso para los chicos de San Diego.
Sánchez.
Que se llevan un partidazo frente a Toronto,
Really good
frente a
game
Pincho, frente a
Toronto.
Mario.
Good performance.
Maxi, incombustible. Da igual la edad que tengas, que vas a seguir haciéndonos disfrutar.
Rolling back the years, Maxi.
Jugando aquí en San Sebastián, que ha jugado ya unas cuantas veces también. Enhorabuena por esta victoria y por seguir dándonos espectáculo encima al lado de Berga.
Bueno, en primer lugar, gracias por las palabras y agradecer a la afición de San Sebastián.
I'd like to thank the fans here in
La verdad
San
que
Sebastián.
tenemos bonitos recuerdos de Padel acá. Es una ciudad que respira Padel. Un placer haber vuelto por acá. Tenemos un equipazo. La verdad que Stingrays San Diego es una gran familia. Se nota el cariño de la gente, el apoyo detrás ahí en la hinchada. Así que estamos muy contentos. Un placer para mí compartir pista con Lucas. Al principio le dije, sos tan chiquito que no me imagino que cubrís tanta pista. Me cerraba el medio, salía por la puerta. Puedo jugar muchos más años así con compañeros así. Así que muy contento y esperar un poco los resultados, a ver si podemos estar en la final.
Bueno, Luquitas, has llegado pisando fuerte a esta Pro Padel League. Ayer ganaste, hoy también, al lado de Maxi. Te da igual con quién juegues. Quieres estar mañana en esa finalísima sí o sí. Enhorabuena por la victoria, Lucas.
Muchas gracias. La verdad, un placer compartir pista con Maxi. No hay mejor manera de empezar que empezar ganando los dos partidos, sumando con mi equipo. Repito las palabras de Maxi, somos una familia, tenemos mucho cariño entre nosotros y eso se nota en pista también. Y nada, un placer estar un día más y esperamos estar un día más aquí en Sebastián y jugar mañana. Así que ojalá nos veamos mañana.
Pues enhorabuena, Lucas Bergamini, Maxi Sánchez. La acción sigue aquí en la Pro Padel League.
In the final. That's all. Do join us in just over an hour's time when the evening session will start here. The PPL in San Sebastián, the first ever held